Whiskey Jason here. Whiskey from the viewpoint of an American in Germany tasting rare and exotic whiskeys. And today I have the Glengoyne Teapot Dram Batch number 6. Wow. Thank you very much for watching the review of this excellent and interesting bottling. There are 2,722 bottles worldwide. Roy from Aquavite actually reviewed this and had an entire live stream about this. I haven't found anyone online otherwise who's done a review about this, and therefore I decided after I've done my English live stream, why don't I do a German? After I've done my German live stream, why don't I do an English live stream as well? So the legend goes, or the story goes, that back in the day, before the 1970s, every worker at the Glengoyne distillery got 3 fingerfuls of whiskey 3 times a day. Amazing, isn't it? And so those of us, the younger guys and the not so experienced guys, would always then put their extra whiskey that they didn't want to drink then into a copper teapot. And the older guys could actually then just go and drink whatever they wanted to afterwards. That was tradition up until about the 1970s, where they had to stop due to worker council, safety and health and safety reasons, occupational health and safety reasons, and so on and so on and so on. What I didn't know, what my research today actually said, is that almost every distillery did this up in the 1970s. I did not know that. Now, the difference was Glengoyne gave them from a first fill sherry cask each time, whereas the other distilleries always gave their colleagues and their staff new make. And so that was the biggest difference between new make and a first fill, in this case, oloroso sherry cask. Now, until the 1970s, Glengoyne's workers enjoyed a trice, not twice, trice with THRICE, daily dram that flowed from a bashed copper teapot in the distillery canteen. Recreated by men with a vague recollection of those days. Our tribute is teeming with brown sugar, sweet fruit, and soft spices. First fill oloroso cask teapot, unchilled filtered cask strength product of Ireland. This is number 6. And if you look exactly on the bottle, you actually see here, I have bottle number 207 of 2,772. Robbie Hughes, his signature is on the bottle. Very, very, very nice stuff. Great color, as you can see, almost like a dark, dark, dark Coca-Cola color. Fabulous. On the nose, the oloroso is almost like a very dark blueberry raspberry concentration. There's a little bit of very dark black currants in there, and what I'm getting is a lot of plum, almost up until the prune area. Get a little bit of figs and a little bit of dates. Wow, a lot of brown sugar in there. Fantastic, fantastic whiskey. I would actually give this an A to an A+ on just on the nose alone. 90 pounds. You can only buy it at the distillery or online through their online shop. So what a friend of mine actually did is he bought, I think, 6 or 10 of them online, shipped them all to Germany, so we saved postage that way, and then he distributed them within Germany. So this is my Christmas dram. This is my Christmas present to myself here. The Teapot Dram from Glengoyne, batch number 6, an amazing whiskey. So I paid basically 120 euros for this bottle, including all the taxes, postage, and everything else, which runs around $150 more or less. A sweet, sweet fruitiness with a lot of brown sugar on top of it. Very, very nice. Hello, Elron McBong. In German, he said, also by this opportunity, I wish you happy holidays. Very, very nice. Thank you, Elron. Mm. Mm. 59.3%. It's got a little bit of bang to the buck here, but it's so excellent. It's so good. Mm. That wood, just fabulously integrated into the fruitiness, including the spiciness, including all the nice brown sugars on there. The whiskey friend, hey, nice to see you. Wow, I just watched your 5 whiskeys for the best value for money. Well, not value for money, just the best whiskeys at all. Very, very nicely done. And the mash and drum, Jason, hey there. Oh, Jason, this is one you should try if you can ever get your hands on it. As I said, 2,772 bottles worldwide. I had the privilege of being able to get one bottle. I've never had one before. This is exactly the first time I've ever opened it up. I didn't have 5 or 3 or whatever. I do have a lot of the Glengoynes, or I've had a few of the Glengoynes cask strength, which is very, very similar but totally different. This is much, much better than the cask strengths, and I love the cask strengths as well. Very, very nice whiskey here. My question of the day is, what is your Christmas whiskey going to be? So this is my Christmas whiskey. What is your Christmas whiskey going to be? Good stuff. What I didn't do in my German video is I'm going to dilute it down to, I'm going to try to go for the 48%. Oh, it just opens up. It's really, really interesting. Oh, wow. That was fantastic. Wait a second. I'm getting a little bit of tropical fruit now instead of the dried fruit. I'm getting a little bit, instead of the plums and the prunes, I'm getting a little bit of a type of almost a coconut and a pina colada with a pineapple in there. Very, very interesting, to be very, very honest here. I'm going to go to the tasting notes here at scotchwhisky.com, and they don't have anything there. I'm going to go to the other page, if I may. They talk about the appearance. The nose is dried fruits, raisins, figs, dates, fresh green gages, apples, pineapple, cacao, dusted cherries, and the green oak wood and toffee. That's what I keep on getting. A green oak wood, which is really, really interesting. The taste could be fruity, cherry lipped sweets. That must be something from England, which I've never had. Cranberry, black currant, got that. Cherry raisin, acacia honey. A type of demerara, sugar, chocolate coated toffee, red apples, soft cinnamon spice, and that green oak wood. And the finish is a long, sweet, dried fruit, freshly sawn oak timber or pencil shavings. Not something I really, really like to talk about, those pencil shavings, but they are on there. Ah, Whiskey Bubbler is also there. Thank you very much. One of my fellow German YouTubers. He missed the German live stream, and now he gets to watch me taste and review this in English. Very good. Yes, whiskey friend. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for being part of this whiskey community. That whiskey fabric is very strong, and it's very, very nice to see this. All right, so I'm just going to cut it off here at the moment. I'm going to actually give this an A, not an A plus, an A. Now, what I'm thinking of doing, at least in my German videos, is I'm going to take maybe 5 different Glengoynes that I have. I have the 21, I have the cask strength, I have the teapot, I have the 12. I'm sure I have 1 or 2 more that I could find, and just put them here. Maybe there's something from the Scotch Malt Whiskey Society, SMWS, that I could also put in there, and just blind taste these. That would be fabulous to see how well that would actually do. I'm a little worried because I think if I blind taste it, it's going to have more of a B plus rather than an A, but who knows what happens there. Value for money, I'm actually going to give this a B minus. Now, if you would have asked me a year ago, I would have probably said D minus. But yeah, the 25, oh, that would have been a nice comparison, which I don't have. I only have the 21. Maybe over there I have someplace at 25. I have to look. Oh, that'd be really interesting. 25, 21, the cask strength, the teapot, and the 12, maybe something else as well. That would be very, very interesting. But as I was saying, maybe a year ago, I would have given this a D minus, but now I really understand how exclusive, and this is a distillery only. This is something that only happens once every year. It took 2 years for them to do the batch number 6 compared to batch number 5. This is something very, very special, and it's actually worth the money of that's in there. There's other bottlings out there that are much, much, much higher in price, which aren't even near the price, not even near the taste of this. I have the George, I'm sorry, I keep on showing this, but I still have a little bit of the Weller, William Weller here from the 2017 bottling. Over here, this is a $500 bottle. Is this worth it? No. Is this worth it? Yes. And that's something that really, really bugs me, is that these very, 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 very high price, super premium bourbons just are too expensive, especially in secondary. Now, this might actually go up in price in the secondary, but I decided to open it. I decided to treat myself to this, and I'm very happy I did. Diluted down to 46 to 48%. It keeps its sweetness. It keeps the fruitiness, those figs, those dates, those plums, those prunes, all that's still there. It doesn't harm it one little bit. This is actually a fantastic whiskey, and I'm very, very happy to have it. All right. Thank you very much for watching. My question of the day was, and maybe if you'd like to answer, you may, also in the comments down below, what will be your Christmas whiskey? This is my Christmas whiskey of the year. Last year it was Redbreast 21. This year it's the Glengoyne Teapot Dram, and I'm sure this is going to actually also make it into one of my top 10 lists for the best whiskeys of 2018 I've had. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for liking, subscribing. My whiskey videos come out usually on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Sometimes I have little specials, live streams, and sometimes you can watch the interviews. Whiskey Babla will have a Michel Couvert blossoming, which is a French independent bottler of Scottish whiskey, also in first fill oloroso and second fill oloroso. Excellent, excellent stuff. Thank you very much for watching. WhiskyJason here, whiskey from the viewpoint of an American in Germany. All the best. Bye-bye.